gang with a meal like Philly with a watch 250 and a so silly.
We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go here on Monday night. Now return coming from the 7th. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Barkley. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten the yard, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll go play action with May. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
On play action, here's May.
Yeah,
hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun. It's May. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
By Quinton Williams. A loss of 10 yards. Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Bryce Beringer out to punt for New England. Back deep, Anthony Gould. And he's going to be down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's complete.
Whoa, wow.
Second-round pick. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. He'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Open man, right side. He's got it. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Bills 1st down. Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Second and a yard. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. They'll run. It's Barkley. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Let's go now.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. They'll look to throw.
Oh, man. What happened to my guy in the flats?
Touchdown, Bills.
Like, he just...
That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
Yeah, I don't know.
Back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in
He was running, and he just, Saquon just outran him.
The coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run it once more with Etienne. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Quinn Williams there to make the play. 3rd and 5. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Patriots first down.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Track 60. Here we go, set. 18 Rattler. Panther 11.
Slot man in motion right. May to throw again. That's complete to Etienne. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the back.
It is brought in the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, New England.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh,
They
my
just
God.
pushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. And he'll pick up 2, out to the 27. Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We're back to Foxborough after this. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Here comes Etienne running to the left. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, New England.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing now is May. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with Etienne. And he will get into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Patriots. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14.
Oh, please make that.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Patriots will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll look deep, left sideline. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And a nice run. Get him a
Yeah, sure. You need him like right this minute?
Up 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground here again. Up the sideline to the 40. And he will have this at midfield. Forced out of bounds there. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Patriots first down. Off the play fake, it's May. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is caught. What a throw.
Illegal man downfield.
You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag.
Illegal man downfield. That's what they call.
From out of the gun, here's May. He's going to keep it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll air it out down the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half.
You can type it right now?
They're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. Here's Gould on the return. Yeah. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. That's to the outside. He's got Smith. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
2nd down and 3. On the give, this is Stevenson. And he'll get forward for a couple. Taron Johnson up to make the tackle. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. The carry here for Etienne. And he's got another one. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, New England. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Go.
He'll drop to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Anthony Gould was the intended target, and it'll be 2nd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
A quick throw taken in out wide by Dell. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Back to throw. He's got his man complete to Dell. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Back to the air one more time. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet in bounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. A gain there of 17. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle. Quick throw, taken in. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now a give to Barkley, running right. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. He'll get this out wide. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got it at about the 8. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with.
Bro,
So
why did y'all get out there? Like,
as they try to hold
what
on
is
to this
going
lead
on?
here late. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll run with Barkley. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Man.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10. Here's Etienne. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check up.
Once again, it's Etienne.
Come on.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
On 3rd and long, here's May. To the sideline. Nice job. They pull that one in. but that is still well short of a first down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He runs with it.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Quickly to the outside and complete. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Buffalo.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
They'll throw out of the gun. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's out of bounds with the first down, so they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he thought about throwing it away, but he can't get rid of it, and it's going to go down as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
Dell motioning over. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there, and it's going to lead to fourth down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
A lot on the line here. Fourth down and 9.
19 right. Let's go now.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. On play action, here's May. He'll let one go down the middle, inside the 20. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a...
Now look, she beat you.